This is Rise and Reign.
Hello there. Welcome to part 3 of The Science of Attracting Women. And the title of this part is What Kind of Man Women Are Instinctively Drawn to. 2. Because that was the first one was 1 and this is 2. Or we're going to make it B or A. So we're going to know what we're going to do about that. So this is very interesting, man, that you need to be attentive and watch and understand signals that is important for you to learn if you want to be a master of women attraction. Okay? So let's start. Lesson 1. You're struggling with girls, don't worry. You've got your back. With the power of science and psychology, I'm here, Yannick Van Punga, to transform you into the male macho man, the real guy that many will talk about when you go, okay? Listen, the first thing you have to know on the women attraction, it's semen retention. If you do not keep your seed, you cannot be attractive to women. Because your semen, your sperm, if it's kept, it creates naturally a vibration, an aura. That aura will surround you, will make you magnetic to women. That's why you need first to be a semen returner if you want to be attractive to women. If you're not a returner, my friend, you can attract. You can attract losers as women. You can attract women who are like this, not so good, not so motivated. Okay, you need to become a returner. According to psychologist Dr. Robert Cialdini, famously explained in his book that opportunities seem more valuable when they are limited. This is the first lesson we're going on. It's called the principle of scarcity. The scarcity principle. This is number 1. They say that, according to famous psychologist Cialdini Roberts, he explained that opportunity seems more valuable when they are limited. This principle is often used in the market. Explain why billionaire will choose a slow car, a slow kind of car, over a super fast but mass-produced one. A billionaire will prefer a car that will make him unique on the road than a car which is faster, looking good, but is mass-produced. Because what is rare is more attractive. It is also why you heard the phrase, nice guy finished last, and why often rings true. It is not girls dislike nice guys, it's that nice guys make themselves too available. Wow, the real G's seems indifferent. Okay? This limited availability makes the real G's seems more valuable. But here is the secret. They don't tell you that you don't have to be a real G to create that scarcity. In fact, a nice guy who knows how to make himself scarce can be also far more attractive. So how you can pull this off? How you can make yourself scarce? You're at the party, okay? And you spot a girl who's surrounded by guys who are praising her beauty. It seems like you have no hope to date that girl because there's too many guys. So what you should do, okay, to pull this scarcity still style on you, what you should do. What you should do. You should just walk in. Okay? You can walk in there. You see the girl. What you have to do, you greet her. Hello, how are you? Huh? You good? You nice? How's life? Good? And then you walk away. Okay? That will give you bonus points. Okay? To that girl. Because the girl will say, if you guys are standing here, are talking to me, want to win my attraction, but this guy just came, just say hi and walk away. That will give you more points because you're showing that you have value, you are scarce, you're not chasing her. Okay, that is an example that I want to give it to you. Number 2, in that scarcity part, it's also for, before going to number 2, let's say this. It is also something that you need to know when you're chatting with females. You shouldn't be fast chatting with her. If she can tell you hello, hi, wait few hours. Don't go straight hi, hello. Even though you know she greeted me, take your time. Make yourself seems unattainable to her. It will increase your attraction to her. She'll see you more valuable. Okay? Just take your time, relax, and then later on chat with her. Even though you have all your time in the world, don't rush to chat with females. It will make you like one of them. You need to show yourself you are scarce, you're important, you have other things to do. That will raise your attraction, and your attraction will skyrocket. Okay? Lesson 2, the gain-loss theory. What is the gain-loss theory? Building that gain-loss theory is building on the idea of scarcity. The gain-loss theory of attraction gives us further insight into why nice guys might seem to finish last. In the Clio study, college students were set up in one room. Okay. After each meeting, the student accidentally overheard the experimenters' evaluation of them, which was either all positive, all negative, or initially negative, but becoming positive, or initially positive but becoming negative. They were students. They sit down, a group. They gave them a test, and after doing the test, the experimenter went to a room. They know that in that room, whatever they will talk about, the student will hear it. And then in that room, they were naming the student's name, naming the student and saying, this one was bad, now he become great in this. This one was good in this, now it's not so good in that. So now this one was always good. So now they rate the students. They started now asking the students, which one do you think is more attractive among the experimenter? So which one do you like among the experimenter? What they found out that the experimenters who rated them positive, they liked them. The student liked those experimenters. But they didn't like the experimenters who rated them negative. But they liked the most the experimenter who rated them negative and then changed them to positive. They liked them the most. It's like they gave them a kind of a challenge. Okay? So that's called the gain-lose theory. The gain-lose theory. It's when you play with a woman's psyche, like in the first relationship, you are like a complete jerk. It's like, this guy, why is he behaving this way? Why this guy don't give a fuck about me? Why this guy behaving this way? And she has a view of you as a bad person in first. And then later on, she found out, oh, this person is a good guy at least. He's a nice person, he's a good guy, he's kind. She will like you more than if you, in the first relationship, in the first encounter, you start to be nice. You want money, you want water, you want this, you want that, you want this. You're going to be viewed straight ahead as a jerk, as a nice guy. She will lose attraction to you. Be at the first encounter like if you're not so good, and then later on become a good person. That is the key to win females' hearts. Okay, this is a way instinctively you can draw them. They can control men who behave this way. This is a psychology of attraction, man. If you didn't like yet, if you didn't subscribe yet, if you didn't comment yet, please do so. These are the way that you can contribute. This is like a salary for this channel to continue to create content which will be useful for you, content that will make you more attractive to the field of women that you like. Okay? So, now lesson 3, the proximity. Okay? This is number 3, the proximity. So if this is number 3, it means it's 8 in our series. Remember, we already gave, yesterday we gave 5. Now we're giving another 5. We're going to give 6. The last one will be a bonus. We're going to give 5 plus a bonus. So it's going to be 11 in total. But it is a 10 attractive mechanism that will make female mad in their psyche. Okay? Lesson 3. Proximity. Okay? In lesson 1, we talk about the importance of being scarce in terms of attention, but it is crucial to understand that scarcity doesn't apply to proximity. A study on friendship formats at the University of Michigan found that physical proximity played a major role in forming close relationships. Okay, you've noticed that most of your best friends were close to you. They were staying in your neighborhood. You were going same school together. You were maybe playing in the same sports, same team, or maybe you were going to the gym together. Maybe, you see, there has to be a kind of a proximity that will bring you guys together to make you best friends. The closer someone lived in dorm, according to that university, they found that the closest someone lived in dorm, the more likely they were to be listed as close friends. Okay? So, for instance, those who lived just one dorm away had about 41% of chance to be close friends, while those who live far away from the dorms of certain students had only 10% to be close friends. So it means those you believe to be your close friends, they either stay around you, either go to the same church, mosque, cathedral, whatever you call your religion, or same school, same neighborhood. Those ones are your close friend, because you cannot have a best friend or close friend who stays in America. You stay in Africa. It's almost impossible. Or you stay in a different city. It's almost impossible. Mostly it's those who are very close to you. The takeaway is here that you need to be physically near the girl you are interested in. You need to be. You have to be scarce, but you also have to be near. She has to be seeing you so that she can create imagination about you. Okay? You need to be near the girl so that the interest also grows. But proximity isn't just about location. It's also about frequency. Okay? It's not like you have to be staying only the same neighborhood, but also frequency, like every week or every month she sees you. Okay, you have a better shot with someone you see for 10 minutes every day than with someone you see for an hour once a week. Okay, if you lack proximity with the girl, you will need to create it strategically. You need to create it strategically. For example, you know that that person you only meet her once in your church, but then you know where she stays. There's a park, there's a playground there. You can sometime go in the playground, drinking cold drink, or just visiting, being with friends, chatting there. But you know your intention is just to see her, okay, to create that proximity. Because if you lack that proximity, she won't have the motivation to create the images so that she'll be attracted to you. Remember, females, their attraction is instinctively. It's very spiritual. It's like impossible to study, impossible to conclude. So proximity play a great role. Okay. So it is important that there is a fine line between creating proximity and being creepy. Shouldn't be creepy. Shouldn't stalk her. Don't cross that line. Don't be like, oh, this guy's like he's following me. Or this guy's like he's being creepy. Or it's like he's doing... No, don't do that. Females has high instinctive. They can understand you and destroy your attraction. So you have to be very careful. Don't cross it. Don't cross that line. So let's say you have established a good proximity and shown that she won you over. How do you keep a positive feeling toward you? Okay? How do you keep a positive feeling toward you? So if she's you have that proximity and she's with you now. So how do you keep it? Now we're going to lesson 5. Pay great attention to lesson 5. Lesson 5, it's named after the President of America, Benjamin Franklin. It's called the Ben Franklin effect. Okay, this is the lesson 5. This is the number 5 of attraction. The Benjamin Franklin had a secret. The president had a great secret of being liked by everyone. That president, wherever he goes, he had a kind of a power that everyone liked him. Okay, he asked people for favor. He knew that people liked me, so he asked them favor. While you might think that asking for favor will annoy people, the opposite is true. Okay, the study is found in the University of North Carolina showed that when people do something for others, okay, they tend to like them more. Okay, people, when you ask somebody, if you ask a girl, go buy me cool drink, she'll like you more. Give me this, give me that, she'll like you more. It's not she won't hate you, she'll like you more. Okay, this is what they found out. Okay, that okay. Afterwards, they've asked a kind of in the student. Let me come back. In a study at the University of North Carolina, they found out that people like people more when they do favor for them. In the studies, volunteers were told to either encourage or criticize the students who were eventually actors while they were performing tasks. Okay. After, the volunteers were asked how attractive and likable they found the students. The results show that those who received encouragement were rated as more attractive than those who were criticized. Okay? The lesson here is to give the girl you like opportunity to be kind to you. You need to give her the opportunity to show her kindness to you. Okay, that also will increase her value to you. Okay, will make her like you the most. Okay, for example, you visit a girl, she didn't cook, but you have some cash. Give her some cash. Tell her, look, I'm hungry, even though you're not so hungry. Want you please to make this for me, cook for me. Please, I'm hungry, I'm gonna die. This is the cash. Go and buy this and buy that. She will like you more. You increase her attraction to you. She will mostly like you more because she's doing something for you. That will increase her attraction. But sometimes we're thinking that will be the case, but is the case. If people encourages you, like you more, so sign of encouragement, like okay, well, you're tired, go. They're pushing you in kind of a sport exercises, whatever you're doing. Those people subconsciously they increase liking you. This is why you see the footballers, they are seen attractive because they are supported. Their fans tend also to like them. If they're macho men, they can use that to sleep with many of their fans very easily because they're encouraged by those fans. Okay, females are weird in their form of attraction. Okay, so now lesson 5, the appearance factory. Okay, in 2000, the researchers found when they done the survey, they discovered that 1,060 college students showing them 76 photos of opposite sex and asking them to rate the attractiveness of each one. Surprisingly, the student found that the most attractive features weren't based on genetics, okay, but were related to things within their control, okay. So the most attractive feature was not based on the genetics of the students selected, but was based on the guy's control. So you can control to be looking attractive, to appear more attractive. Okay, you can control it. How? Good posture, noticeable grooming, well-fitted clothes, positive attitude, maintaining a healthy weight, going to the gym regularly, my friend, as I told you. Look amazing to the female. You need it. Okay? By putting in a little effort to yourself, my friend, exercising regularly, standing tall, your shoulder back, keeping yourself clean, wearing clothes that fit well, smelling nice, you can seemingly increase your appeal. You might be doing everything else, right? But if you neglect your appearance, my friends, if you neglect the way you carry yourself, my friends, if you carry yourself poorly, my friends, you won't be interested to girls. And now, let's move on to the final one. The bonus that I told you that I reserved for you. Before I give you this bonus, make sure, my friend, you liked, you subscribed, you commented. If you have a question, please comment. If you want to get my number, just ask it in the comments. I'll send you my number, WhatsApp number, so that you can ask more questions. I'll be willing to answer you. Okay? So now, if you really do this, then, my friend, I am going to reveal you the last one. The last one, the bonus one, is luck and chemistry. Okay? Believe me or not, attraction often comes down to something beyond your control, the genetic compatibility. This brings us to the realm of neurobiology. Okay? The key points that determine sometimes the attraction can be very complex. Okay? The first one, the first factor, is your sense of smell. Okay? If you like certain smell to a person, you cannot be attracted to that person. If you don't like it, sometimes the sense they can destroy your likeness. You never see a person put in a perfume, that person smells good, believe that perfume is good with that, she smells good with that perfume, she believes she's smelling good, others believe she's smelling good with that perfume, but you don't like that perfume. And the first encounter can destroy that relationship, can kill the relationship. That's the sense of smell. Your nose detects pheromones, which carry genetic information and can trigger a physiological and behavior response if they're compatible. Also, the compatibility of smell can trigger the physiological response or behavior. Okay, so if it's compatible, she likes it, she also admires that kind of smell. Can be psychological, can be a smell that you didn't put a perfume on, or natural smell, that also can trigger that love. She can start liking you. She likes you just because of your smile. Okay. However, women's nose also pick up on MHC molecule, which are involved in human system functioning. Researchers shows that women are often more attracted to men whose MHC molecule differ from their own, as these genetic diversities is advantages for potential offsprings. So if you are cousins, you have more genetic smells. Your smells with your cousin smells alike, or women are more attractive to people who has kind of a genetic smells which is different from their own genes. It is, I think the creator made these possibilities so that we can have crossbreeding. Okay, I mean the opposite of crossbreeding, so that we can crossbreed. I believe I'm using that term correctly. If not, comment, share, comment if I made a mistake there. It's important so that we're all learning here. Okay, it's important to have that kind of smile for the crossbreed. Okay, she might not feel the same if you have the same smell. The second and perhaps most crucial factor is the kiss. This moment is a complex exchange of tactical and chemical signal, including the smell of your breath. That's why you need to have bubble gum all the time. Your breath has to smell great. Smash some bubble gum when you hang around where women are. Have a bubble gum. Have something that's sweet or candy. Women are very sensitive. Okay, they can hate you forever just because you didn't smell good. Okay, the taste of your mouth also makes a crucial thing. It is crucial that many women report losing attraction after a bad first kiss. Okay, if the kiss goes well, it triggers a rush of norepinephrine. Okay, a chemical response to their brain. She started like this guy, and her tits and nipples stand straight, and she will be like 10 on you very easy. Okay, so her heart's gonna be racing, her people's gonna be elated, and energy goes and skyrocket, and that moment a clitoris click, 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 click. So you're gonna make a significant connection if you have all this together. So this is the bonus for the female attraction. I hope these parts of what kind of man women are instinctively drawn to, 1 and 2, was very informative. If it was informative to you, I believe you already liked, I believe you already shared, I believe you already subscribed, and I believed you have already commented, so that we can continue making this kind of video for you. And if you have a question, put your number on the comments. I will text you. I will WhatsApp you, so that we can continue with your questions, so that we can study it and know. We're all learning, as I said. Okay, I am very happy that we made it to this far, but we're not finished. Okay, the next part, the next one of the science of attraction, which will be part 4. Okay, in the part 4, we will discover the secret of female body language, signs that a woman likes you. Okay, now we'll dive into 11 scientific back body language cues that you have to that indicates that the women are drawn or showing interest to you. We're going to study 11 of them to see if this woman likes me or that she doesn't like me. Okay, so be ready. Okay, fasten your seatbelts. Be ready. Do not change any channel. Do not go anywhere else. If you want to go on to learn more about the science of attracting women, stay with us in the part 4, which will be interesting for you to discover the secret of female body language. Thank you very much for being with us. Thank you very much for sharing and subscribing and liking and commenting. This was Rise and Reign. This was Yannick Banpunga, the Man in Black, the Google Man. Thank you very much. Cheers.